What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, as always, I have to apologize for yesterday's live stream. I was trying to go ahead and show you guys some Battlefield 2042 gameplay, but as we all know how this game turns out, it just simply did not want to work for me. As you guys know, the game is just an absolute disaster right now. And it's kind of funny because the things that were happening to me when I was trying to live stream this game, I'm going to be talking about a little bit later in today's video because it kind of relates to the commentary that I have planned for today. But I just simply couldn't get into a game that had a good connection. I actually went over on my Twitter account. I had to put out a tweet because I was raging that bad. If you guys want to follow me over on Twitter, by all means, the link to that stuff is down in the description. But I had to tweet about it as well. It was pissing me off so much. I could not find a lobby with less than 200 ping. Back-to-back-to-back games, playing solo, playing with the squad, messing around with different connections and stuff like that, and also going ahead and, like I said, for a full hour plus of retesting to make sure it works, I couldn't get anything to go through. 200 ping, rubber banding 24/7, nothing would fix my issue. And before everybody goes ahead and says, oh, it's probably your connection, JB, it's probably your internet. Trust me, I thought so as well, until I switched over. Like I said, I couldn't do it anymore. An hour plus of trying to get this game to work, I gave up, and I switched over to some old school Call of Duty games for the live stream. So I play games like Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2, which are really old games with really crappy servers, as we all know. And they work 10 times better than Battlefield 2042. An ancient game with crap servers works 10 million times better than a game that was released in 2021. Go figure, right? So it's not my internet, it's just Battlefield 2042 specifically. So I do apologize that I wasn't able to stream this game. I'll try to do it in the very near future if the servers obviously allow me and it doesn't put me, across the globe every single time I try to join into a game. We'll try to do it later. But today we're going to be playing some more Escape from Tarkov. I just need a little break from, all these AAA developed games. I need a break constantly, man. I play Battlefield or Call of Duty one time, and I'm instantly sick of the whole game itself. It's just so repetitive, so obnoxious, and they all release in absolute crap form. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break and play some Tarkov today. If you guys want to be a part of that, by all means, the stream link is down in the description. I do stream daily as well, not just Tarkov, but all different types of games. So if you want to see all the variety that we have on the channel, by all means, go ahead and give it a follow. But like I said in the intro, everything that I just said wasn't a complete waste of your time. It all has something to do for the commentary today. Now, over on Twitter, I think I've been tagged about 5, 6, maybe even 7 times. People are really trying to get me to know about this news, and I've seen it all over the place now. Trust me, I've seen it all over the place. Oh my god, it's hilarious. Battlefield 2042. I'm assuming, yeah, this is at GameStop right here. And this is an official tag. I actually, funny enough, used to work at GameStop as a second job for a while ago, so I can make some extra cash to go to class and stuff like that. So I know how the price tags and stuff work. This is pretty darn legit. Battlefield 2042 is $5 right now, when originally it was $70. Now, there's 2 things that could have caused this price change. One, either they completely sold out, they got another stock of, inventory, and now nobody is buying it at all, which means they have to drop the prices. Or nobody bought it in the first place in general with the initial stock that they built up, which means that they have an overabundance of video games, of copies of Battlefield 2042 that they just can't get out the doors. So they're dropping the price down to $5. That's just... Dude. I mean, what can I say? What can I say? They did it to themselves. EA didn't give the developers, DICE, enough time to put together this project. And even with enough time to put together the project, the direction they were trying to take with this game was still not the correct direction to take in general for a Battlefield game at all. They were going to make it a freaking battle royale. I mean, come on now. No Battlefield fan was even eager to have something like that, especially after Firestorm. All we wanted was a traditional Battlefield-styled game, and we didn't get that. So, regardless of the amount of time that EA has given anybody, the direction of the game that they were taking just didn't seem solid to begin with. But regardless of the direction they took for the hardcore fans, at the end of the day, there's still tons and tons and tons of casual players out there who buy up Call of Duty, who buy up Battlefield, all these games every single year. They don't care about what we have to say. We don't care about all the negative press around the game or the positive press. They just want a game to kick back and relax to. So the atmosphere of a Battlefield game isn't as important to them as it is to, people like us, hardcore Battlefield fans. So, you know what this tells me? This tells me that this game was so buggy, so glitchy, and so unplayable And when I say unplayable, I mean unplayable to the point where you have to put your controller down or just close the window out on your PC because it just simply won't run. And when the hardcore fan base and the casual fan base abandon your game, that's when you're truly in trouble. You see, Call of Duty, they're still holding on to the casuals. The hardcore fan base is getting fed up with what's going on in the Call of Duty community, but there's still countless amount of casuals who buy this game yearly, and guess what? The game still functions. Even though it's just a rinse and repeat situation, they don't care. The game is still playable. They'll play it regardless. But Battlefield, on the other hand, not only did they change the whole atmosphere of the game to piss off all the hardcore fans, like Call of Duty did, but at the same time, they released one of the buggiest, glitchiest, most horrifying experiences I've ever seen in my whole life, to the point that the casuals don't even want to put up with it as well. Everybody is leaving, and it's showing right here with the prices of these games. Look, I've always been one to say this. People are not stupid. Even if they're not the brightest of the bunch, the majority of the time, people know when something is complete utter crap. And when a game can't perform, like I said, I can't even get new footage for you guys. That is how bad this game is running right now. I can't even get on the game for longer than 10 minutes just to get gameplay. All the gameplay would be is me running in one spot because I can't move from an area because I keep rubber banding around the goddamn walls. And like I said, people aren't stupid. Call of Duty, like I said, they can play it off. The game still runs fine, and even though they're running into some server stability issues and stuff like that, and packet loss, it doesn't happen as frequently. It didn't happen that much in the beginning, and also will be polished off in the near future. Battlefield 2042, this stuff has been happening since launch. How long has it been since launch? And these issues are still completely unresolved, along with the gunplay that was completely screwed over to the point that hit detection didn't even work. So people are loading up Battlefield 2042 to play a game that revolves around shooting, and then the bullets aren't even working in a AAA developed game. There's absolutely no excuse. Like I said, people aren't stupid. Even though an individual doesn't care about the commentary scene or care about what's going on with the development of a game, they will still be able to load it up and see that their gun isn't functioning. They're still going to be able to load it up and see that when they shoot something, it's not going to register. They're still going to be able to load it up and see that they can't move around the map because they're playing at 200, 300 plus ping with constant rubber banding and constant packet loss. These things are impossible to not recognize. In Call of Duty, you can mask up maps and stuff like that. You can mask up weapon, bouncing and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, they can still use things. They can still hide in certain areas on maps. They can still find a way to play it. It's still playable. And even though the hardcore fans don't like the direction they're taking the map design and like the direction they're taking the gameplay, at the end of the day, does it work? Can I load it up and still shoot someone and have that bullet register? Yes, you can do that, so people will still play it. But when you load up Battlefield 2042, you're instantly greeted with horrible connection, bad lobbies, horrifying hit detection, and basically bare-bone content. The worst maps that we've seen in the Battlefield franchise, and no server browser, no scoreboard, no team chat, no all chat when you're typing in the game. Literally, it destroys the casual gameplay of the game for casual players because it doesn't function, and it destroys the hardcore aspect of it for hardcore Battlefield fans because everything that a Battlefield fan loves about Battlefield is now officially gone from the franchise. You guys did this to yourself. You did this to yourself. The game is going to flop, and it's going to be a failure because both DICE and EA couldn't put together a good product. Truly, at the end of the day, I don't know whose fault it is. I don't know if EA was going to force them to make a Battle Royale, and then they had to, jump ship and make something different. I'm assuming that's how it went. But regardless, they're both to blame at this point. They're both to blame. EA should have never made this game a Battle Royale in the first place. They should have just allowed the developers to make it what it should have been right away. And also, they should have never forced out this game extra early and given the developers more time. But at the same exact moment, the developers should have never messed with this game in the first place. The beta was fine. The beta was perfectly fine. The hit detection worked. The connection was not the best, but it was fine. And then the full release of the game comes out, and none of the guns are shooting straight. It's on both of them. At the end of the day, it's on both of them. It's sad. I wanted a better product here, but what can you do? They truly set out for failure when it comes to this game right now. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so. I have a Twitter and a Discord, both those linked down in the description. And also want to catch me live streaming some video games and over on Twitch. Link that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on our next one. Peace out.